Hello, St. Peter's, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're busy helping out getting ready for your Thanksgiving celebration. My friends are all here today because we wanted to bring you a little treat for Thanksgiving, so we have a really funny turkey story for you. I have Ralph, we have our Pig of Joy sitting over here, Magic Monkey, and Daisy, and of course, we have our Jar of Joy. So we can spread some joy, which is really needed, especially at Thanksgiving. It's the time that we can remember what we're thankful for and spread a little joy to make everybody feel a little bit more special on Thanksgiving. All right, we have a really funny story. Are you ready to hear it? How about you guys? All right, we better get ready for our story. Let's turn up our ears so we're ready to listen. Turn off our mouths so we don't make a sound. Put your hands quietly in your lap. Take a nice big deep breath. Now we're ready for our story. This is a funny one. It is called How to Catch a Turkey. Did you ever have to catch a turkey before? Well, the kids in this book are all trying to catch their turkey. Our author is Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. And that turkey is already running away. And then right here, it tells us another little sub-message for this story. No turkeys were harmed in the making of this book. Whew, that's good news. See, it's silly already. Here we go. Here he is, our turkey. Here we are on Thanksgiving Day. It's that special time of year. Yes, I know I am a turkey. That much should be clear. So gather round. I have a tale, and it's really quite a story. What I tell you now is not a joke. It is my crowning glory. You can see he has a lot of pictures in the background. See that? Look, he's got a medal in this one. I wonder what he won. He's got the football team, and there he is standing with the football team. He's got a blue ribbon. And there he is. What's that say? Doesn't say anything. Looks like he's meeting someone very important. So let's see his story. It all began 1 year ago. I was at a school, you see. Play preparations were underway. But that didn't matter to me. Some kids walked by in silly clothes, talking about the play. We'll even have a turkey on stage. It's perfect for Thanksgiving Day. Uh-oh. Look his face. He's like, was it what? Are they talking about me? Turkey? Stage? No way, no how. Had I really heard that right? I broke out of my pen and ran away with a case of bad stage fright. Stage fright is when you're really nervous about getting on stage in front of a lot of people. I burst into the science room, knocked over flasks and beakers, and the cry of, "Catch that turkey!" boomed over the loudspeaker. Look at these kids trying to catch him. She got hit with a plunger in the face. He caught that one, almost got him. See that? But he got away. They couldn't stop him. So now more children joined the chase with catapults and food. But their goopy mashed potatoes weren't enough to keep me glued. Oh, what a mess. So they were shooting mashed potatoes at the turkey. Didn't catch him. Up next, there was a maze of books that stretched from wall to wall. But with a big hop and a mighty flap, I managed to escape it all. So what room was he in now? That's right, the library. And he still zipped through it all. They couldn't catch him yet. I wonder if they're going to get him. I ducked past chairs and bags and desks, Now that was quite a trick. The kids thought they could stop me here, but I was much too quick. Whoa, she's even jumping at him, and he flew out the window. Well, he didn't really fly. He kind of fluttered and jumped out the window. Turkeys are not that good at flying. They can't go very high. I ran outside to the jungle gym thinking I could hide, but the recess yard was all tricked out. I'd have better luck inside. Whoa. He did not like all those toys flying at him. So he's going to run back inside. Finally, the kids gave up, but the principal gave chase. My only hope of escaping her was keeping up my pace. Oh, look at her face. She looks angry. She has a big neck. And look, the kids are laughing. Do you think you'd be laughing if there was a turkey running through your school? I do too. It would be pretty funny. I slid into the coach's room and smashed into a chair. I got tangled up in jerseys, but I won't get stuck in there. He's going to keep on going. Uh-oh. He's got a jersey on his head. How's he going to see? I ran into a curtain. There was nowhere else to go. I couldn't get past the principal, but the curtain led to the show. Oh no, remember he has stage fright. So what do you think he's going to do? Is he going to give up with the principal, or is he going to go out on the stage? Let's find out. Oh, he's on the stage. Oh, my heart was racing. I started to sweat. I couldn't squawk or run. He's frozen. I took a deep breath. I can do this. Who knows? This might be fun. A kid stood up and pointed. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He really is, a parent agreed, in his little mascot suit. Haha, so that jersey, they think he's the mascot now. That is pretty cute. I started to smile and even dance, while the crowd continued to cheer. I was filled with joy that I took a chance, and that's what started my mascot career. So here's another one where he's dancing some more, taking a bow, and now he's their school mascot. Do you remember what a mascot is? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! So the mascot, that's like our Flash, our tiger that is our school mascot because he's very fast. So now their team mascot is a turkey. It's usually an animal or something that symbolizes and helps cheer on the team. So we've got football players, and we've got pilgrims from the play, we've got cheerleaders, we've got the principal, and of course the turkey mascot, saying Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The end. Wasn't that a silly story? I think it would be really funny if we saw a turkey running through our school. I don't know how I would catch him. What do you think you would do? There's lots of ways. Maybe we could leave a trail of corn and he would eat it up, and then we could catch him in the gym. We should try that if we ever have a turkey running through our school. All right, so since we read about a turkey, I thought maybe you could make some decorations for your Thanksgiving that you can do all by yourself, right? Your mom and dad, your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, your grandpa, everyone might be getting ready, and you've done all the jobs you can do, and they're doing the grown-up jobs. So you could start by making some turkeys. And look, I use a paper plate. A lot of people might have them for their Thanksgiving. Paper plate's out. If you don't have a paper plate, you might have a napkin, right? If you don't have a napkin, maybe you have a paper towel or a newspaper or a piece of your notebook paper if you have your notebook home from school. Anything would work. And you know how to do this. It's so simple. You just put your hand down and you trace it with a pencil. You just put your hand down like this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use a marker though, so you can see it better. You just put your hand down and then you trace around all of your fingers. Try not to move your hand too much. And then when you get to the bottom, you can kind of leave the bottom open and then just connect it here to here, like that. So I went around my fingers wide, so now my turkey's feathers are kind of fat. Then you give him a little beak, choomp, choomp, and a little eyeball. And then the best part is decorating your turkey. So you can see on this one, I kind of made it a zigzaggy. I used crayons for this turkey. And I made him some zigzaggy orange and brown. And I colored his body brown. And I colored his legs orange. And then you could take red and make that turkey, that little waddle we call it, right? When he gobbles. So then I took my napkin and I used markers on the napkin because crayons really weren't working. But guess what? When you do it on a napkin, first of all, you need to put something underneath. So you could use a paper plate underneath, just to make sure it doesn't come through. Now my napkin was thick enough that it didn't really leak through. If I open it up, you see it's on the back a little bit, but it caught it on this side. It didn't leak through, but just to make sure, don't do it on a really good tablecloth. When you are coloring with markers, you have to be really careful because if you color it too much, it'll put a hole in the napkin. And I actually have some holes in mine, but it's not a big deal. I just kept going gently. So if I open it up, you can see that I have a hole right here. Is it a big deal? No, not a big deal, because I'm going to leave it folded up like this, and my decoration is ready to go. I can just hang it right up. So then I thought, what would happen if I traced my hand with my fingers spread out really wide? And that's what I did on this one. So it almost looks like, add my little beak so you can see it, it almost looks like he would be a jumping turkey. So if I put his legs on here, I would make his legs going two separate ways like this. Like he's jumping or he's running really fast. And then you can color it in however you want. Trace around it. You can make a polka dot turkey. You could make feathers on your turkey. Okay, so he's my running turkey. So fast. Then I thought, what would happen if I put my hand like this and traced that on the plate? And look what it looks like. Isn't that cool? So I thought he kind of looked like a proud turkey. And you know what else, other bird I thought of that was proud is a peacock. So I'm going to make my turkey have blue feathers. So when you put your fingers together and you trace it, you can't get in between, right? So it gets stopped at each top, so they just look like little humps instead of long feathers. So I might make a circle on each one like this, like they are on peacock feathers. And then I'll make my feathers coming down, and then you can fill it in however you want. You don't have to make a peacock one. I just thought it was kind of fun. You could do it with blue, and then I have a green marker. And then I think in the eye is kind of green, so I'll swirl it around, and then I can add some blue later. So you see, you can make your turkey look however you want. You can make one turkey. You can make a turkey for every person that's coming to your Thanksgiving, and then that could be their souvenir. The other thing you can do when you have a paper plate, you could cut that turkey out, right? So then he'll look like a real turkey because he won't be stuck on the plate anymore. I'm just gonna go around all of my fingers. I got my little scissors. These are the scissors you'll be using, right? So when you go around, just make little cuts. Now watch what I do. Here's a trick for you, because cutting with this whole plate's really tricky. So when I get to the top of this finger, I'm just gonna snip that whole piece off. so it falls down. Now I don't have to, now it's not going to be hitting my hand, and I won't have to fight it when I cut around this one. So I'm going to cut around this finger because it's kind of tricky. It's a lot of paper when you have a paper plate. So I'm going to come back around. When I get to the top, snip it off. Okay? Then you don't have all that extra paper hanging around, and you won't get frustrated and say, I can't do this, there's too much. Just snip it off. We're going to go to the top, and what are we going to do? Snip it off. We're almost done. I'm going to go around my fourth finger, snip it off at the pinky. Here we go. Snip it off. See how much easier that is? So now I don't have that whole big plate pushing on my hand that doesn't want me to keep cutting. So I'm going to keep going around. And there I have my turkey. If you want, you can cut in between the legs. Just be careful. But guess what? If you cut off your legs by accident, what can you do? Do you know? Right, you can just tape them back on. It's okay. It's not a big deal. So here is my cutout turkey. Once again, my napkin turkey. That one's really, really colorful. And then my running turkey. I'm gonna finish coloring him in a little bit. Isn't that funny? I like my running turkey. All right, so that's something that you could do to help decorate your house. I know you've probably made a lot of things at school. You probably have so many cool things around your house already. So, guess what we have to do now? Come on, Joy. She's been kind of shy today. I don't know why. Maybe she's a little sleepy. Let's see how we're going to spread our joy. So I think making those turkeys would really be spreading some joy. That will make people smile when they see them. But here's another way we can spread joy from our heart. This is perfect for Thanksgiving. This couldn't be any better, Joy. Look at what this says. Tell someone what makes them special. Wow, what an amazing thing to help spread some joy. Telling someone what makes them special is just like saying what you're thankful for, right? But it's personal to each individual person. So maybe at your house you have brothers and sisters and your mom and dad. Maybe that's all that's at Thanksgiving. Guess what? That's a lot of people that you could tell each of them what makes them special. Maybe your brother is really good at helping you zip up your coat. That could make them special. Maybe your mom is really good at tucking you in so tight at night and giving you a kiss. That's a good thing to make someone special. Think about things that people have done for you and how you can make them smile by reminding them how much you are thankful for them and what special things they do for you. That is a great Thanksgiving gift. What do you say, Joy? We think so too. All right, boys and girls, we have time off of school. The sun is out today, so enjoy that. If you're watching it and it's raining out, you're going to have to look for some things to do inside, like making some turkeys, right? All right, I wish you and your families have a fun and safe and very happy Thanksgiving. We hope you go and spread your joy. So, from Ralph, our pig of joy, Magic Monkey, and Daisy, we say to you, Happy Thanksgiving. And don't forget, keep spreading your joy.